And so our Lenten journey has begun. And over the next number of weeks, as we make our way to Holy Week, I invite you to join me each week for a weekly reflection on one of the other lectionary passages that are chosen for the season of Lent. And this morning, let me begin with a reading from Psalm 51, verses 1 to 12. And this is a paraphrase of the psalm that I'm using this morning, taken from Everyday Psalms by James Taylor. You don't have to tell me. I know too well what I've been doing. I know I've let you down. I betrayed your trust in me. You warned me. How can I help it? I'm only human. So wash out my mind and rinse out my heart. New life starts on the inside with knowing oneself. Scrub my spirit clean and swirl my soiled nature down the drain. Let me step out fresh and sparkling. Mend my fractured spirits. Turn a blind eye to my faults and cherish the scars where I have fallen down. A fresh start begins with a pure heart, O God. So let me share your spirit. I do not want to be cut off from you. I do not want to live without you. Take me back into your good graces. Help me, Lord, for I really want to please you. Cleaning is not one of my favorite jobs around the house. I would much rather be in the kitchen baking up some peanut butter and chocolate chip cookies or a banana loaf or a favorite dinner of choice any day. I can sort of get lost in the process of the baking and cooking and feel a sense of accomplishment from the results of my efforts. Cleaning does provide a feeling of accomplishment, but it also comes with the feeling that something that has to be done. It is something that sort of sits out there staring back at you until you tackle the task at hand. During the Lenten season that we've just embarked on, I am reminded of another kind of cleaning. The cleaning out of my heart. This is a much harder task to take on, though. Don't you think? I don't know about you, but it can leave me wanting. This is because it requires me to uncover those things that have scarred and hurt me. Maybe even those things that I've done that have scarred another. Guilt is an awful burden to carry. And so we come to God, laying down that which needs to be cleaned out of us. We lay it down because God's mercy is like the wideness of the sea, to forgive and to heal us of all our guilt. Can you think of a time when you could really rely on the promise of grace and forgiveness? O God, have compassion on us according to your incomparable, extraordinary love. You know about our wrongs and mistakes. Cleanse us through and through. Renew us and revive us. Help us to forgive ourselves, for we are aware of our flaws and frailties. And save us from false guilt and from putting ourselves down. We get things wrong. We know this. And we hurt you and others. And you desire the best for us. We offer us a hope and a future. Help us to face the truth about ourselves and about you And as we do this, we offer you our failures and successes, our weaknesses and strengths, our dreams and misery. Help us always remember your promise of unending love. Amen. Thank you for joining me this morning as we begin this journey. I'll see you next week for another reflection on a passage from lectionary during Lent.